order for this plan to have worked, for one thing, you needed. All right, I need to know when my sound is back. And y'all can hear me again. Am I back? All right. Can somebody tell me? I was referencing the movie Training Day. Did I get that far? Hey, how you doing? I was referencing the movie Training Day. Did y'all get past that? I need somebody to tell me. Did I get past Training Day before I froze? Vampire. I need somebody to tell me when I was talking about the movie Training Day, did I get past that? I need somebody to specifically tell me. Jessica P., did you hear me talk about Training Day? No. Okay. How far in did I get before I got frozen? All right. That's fine. We'll do it again. That's no problem. Just let me know when they lock me up again, when they block me up again, okay? So, letting vampire, okay. So, to sum it up from the very beginning, very quickly, somebody is being honest right now because these people, like I said, are unable to carry out the operation that they tried to carry out against you because they're not on one accord with each other. They're not on one accord with each other, and they were unable to all function in cooperation with each other because they lack emotional control. And they all were working against each other. But that's okay. I'm going to pick up where I left off. This Aquarius energy can be referenced unto Training Day. If you remember the movie Training Day, Denzel Washington was working with a very vulnerable population of people that were financially vulnerable, and a lot of them might have had petty crimes. Okay, but the police and the government officials were the ones that were doing the big white collar crimes. And in the end, everybody went against him because they got tired of being abused, and they got tired of being taken advantage of. This Aquarius was conducting an operation where he was using a lot of people that were illegal immigrants that he used to do spell work, that he organized in covens around some of you all, and other people he blackmailed, people that he would get on small petty crimes, selling weed, selling sex, a DUI, but he would blackmail a lot of different people and threaten to expose them or get them locked up to the full extent of the law if they didn't join his group and cooperate with him. So it's like an energy of, like in the movie Training Day, when everybody's tired of being exploited by this Aquarius energy and they're ready for this Aquarius energy to come down. Can y'all still hear me? Somebody let me know if you can still hear me. Yes? Okay, great. Now, the reference that I used was some of the people this Aquarius might have groomed in childhood to have sex with before they were of legal age. They had sex and groomed children. And when they got older, they were still working for this Aquarius. All these people that were victimized by this Aquarius are tired because some of them are in trouble with the law, but it's because of emotional manipulation and blackmail that he did the things that he did and carried them out. And some of these people actually should not even be prosecuted because it's extortion. It's a form of extortion, what this Aquarius was doing. And there were police departments, local ones, that would work with people that were under this Aquarius. And what I said, for instance, was, let's use a name like Lieutenant Beaver. Let's say there's a Lieutenant Beaver in the Murrow Police Department in Georgia, in Murrow, Georgia. Lieutenant Beaver, for instance. We're just using as an example. And say this Aquarius hired somebody to kill and get rid of you because you didn't fall victim to what he was trying to execute to you. Let me know if they freeze me. So say somebody's following you and you have proof of this person following you, and you show the proof, the physical evidence and proof to a lieutenant in a police department. And that lieutenant is a part of this group that this Aquarius is a part of. So what he does is he abuses his position of authority. And this is how they execute operations I'm explaining. And this is how they get away with sexually assaulting, sex trafficking, molesting people's kids, by abusing their authority and saying things like, I am a mental health professional. I have a certificate. And I'm a police lieutenant, Lieutenant Beaver, and I'm going to, instead of filing a police report, I'm going to say you're having a psychotic break, and I'm going to lock you away in a mental institution. And they abuse their position of authority and any certification they have to abuse people and lock them away when they are trying to get away with a murder and kill somebody, or if they molested your child or raped your teenager or sex trafficked someone and the family speaks out, they're going to claim you're having a psychotic break and lock you away in a mental institution. And that is exactly the reason that God put some of us high priestesses in these people's pathway, so that people like, say, there's a Lieutenant Beaver of the Murrow Police Department that might be in like a same organization with this Aquarius energy that tries to abuse their certificate and their position of authority to falsely claim that you're having a psychotic breakdown and put you away in a mental institution. And that is a gross abuse of and misuse of law. And these type of energies need to be locked up, lose any certification that they have, because to be in the energy of helping people to try to set you up to be killed by abusing positions of authority and falsely accusing you of having a psychotic break is a horrible abuse of law. And most likely they've probably done things with people's children. These are the people that get away with great sexual assault, that are police officers, that are lieutenants, that are put in positions of authority. These are the type of energies that get away with these things. And right now is the year for these people to go to jail. Are you still with me? And did you hear everything I said? Did everybody hear what I said? Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure you heard everything that I said. So there is a military person here that was in your energy that is upset because an earth sign that's very wealthy, that was their partner, they have to rebuild their life because whatever social circle or group they were a part of has gotten rid of them, because whatever they executed against you, they got really bad karma for, because they didn't have all the facts about you, and they did something to you spiritually, and they got a backfire and karma for it. So they've already made up their mind, and they already have moved to calmer waters about the situation, because they are already aware what these people have been trying to carry out, they cannot carry out. And again, this Aquarius energy is in the energy of Denzel Washington at the end of Training Day, when all, like I said, there's a philosopher, and I am paraphrasing, that said, society's petty criminals that will steal food and commit petty crimes, they lock away in prison, in jail. But the big criminals that commit the big crimes, they elect to official positions of office. Now, you all have heard that before. And of course, I'm paraphrasing it. But this is the energy that this Aquarius is in right now. They were either in a government agency, the CIA, or they have a brother that had a career in the CIA. And they've been abusing authority with police officers, say, for instance, a Lieutenant Beaver that weaponizes, make sure y'all are still with me. I'm using a Lieutenant Beaver with the Murrow Police Department that will weaponize their position of authority and weaponize a certificate to do an analysis of a person's mental health and declare them to be having a psychotic break and lock them away. And these are the energies that get away with sexual crimes and molesting people's children. And then when the parents complain, claim they're having a psychotic break and put them in jail. These are those type energies. These are the people connected to this Aquarius that God put certain high priestesses here to fully expose, so that these people can get their karma and be removed from the communities, because they're toxic and they're disgusting. And they have been abusing power with innocent people that are unheard, that cannot speak out, that don't have representation, that are economically challenged and can't afford to get a lawyer, or they have more money to get these lawyers in their pocket and they can't get proper representation. And that's why you need certain people to expose the type of energies, like a Lieutenant Beaver, that claims to be a mental health professional that's also a lieutenant, that weaponizes any certification they have and their position to threaten people they commit crimes against, with having a psychotic breakdown and put them away in mental institutions. And there needs to be a full investigation. Somebody needs to call the news, 11 Alive News, ANF News, immediately, and do a full investigation, because this abuse and misuse of authority has got to stop against everyone. Okay? These people do not need to be in positions of authority, because these are the officials that condone and cover up and protect people that are doing sex trafficking. Okay, I got it out. So, like I said, you have been being monitored by this military person, okay, through technology provided by the government, of course, because they work for the government. But because these people, because this person was unable to help them get what they wanted from you, and it had something to do with spiritual manipulation, they kicked this person out of their group, this earth sign. And because this person is discontent, and the karmic couple that they were working with, due to their own personal petty gripes, are not able to work together to do what they wanted to do, somebody got the courage to separate their energy from a woman that wants to be honest now, because they realize that you cannot be defeated and you cannot be stopped, and you cannot accomplish getting a judgment in court reversed about you. These people lack structure and discipline. I don't know, this woman, she might have been molested by this Aquarius or another older gentleman that brought her into this lifestyle before she was of legal age. But she might have just stayed with them because of the conditioning from childhood, and because so many positions of authority and people that are supposed to have integrity and execute the law, she felt like, why would I go against them if they are the law? I don't have a chance of winning. A lot of people that were a part of these groups were conditioned and groomed sexually from children from a younger age. And that's the reason why would I be on the good side of things if the authorities are the ones that are committing these crimes? I wouldn't have a chance of surviving out here in the world. So It's the big fish that need to come down and go to jail. And I feel like some of the people that were blackmailed into working for them and with them and sexually groomed, they have a lawsuit against these people in these positions of authority. All with me. Let's keep it moving. So this Aquarius tried to manipulate and gaslight a lot of people to help them. What is the moon card? To keeping their secret. Clarify the moon. The cycle's over. Whatever the secret is that they were keeping this underground operation going, where they were using this military person to monitor you through GPS online, through your phone, technology, and laptop, while the other part of it was illegal immigrants that they were threatening with, I'm gonna fuck with your immigration status if you're in process. I can abuse the system against you, or I can make the system work for you. You're gonna do spell work around the clock around this person. I need you to form covens, you know. And it wasn't just illegal immigrants; it was all kind of different people. But these are the different faculties that they were utilizing to see if they could create an invisible prison around you through blackmail, through illegal immigrants that they utilize, through this military person, through monitoring you through technology and keeping a close eye on you at all times, and many, many other people through the sex trafficking, through the younger people that felt like they never had a chance or opportunity because people that were in the government were so corrupt. They couldn't do anything about the sexual grooming at a young age. So they just stuck with them. And now they're fully grown adults that are knee deep in with this Aquarius energy. All of them should be able to sue the government and sue this Aquarius for forcing them to participate and be connected to and a part of this operation. Anybody that was victimized, extortion is a version of that too. There's a Virgo that this Aquarius was extorting. And a lot of times they would set these people up to get in trouble for petty crimes and then threaten to prosecute them to the full extent of the law unjustly in order to blackmail them into working for them and becoming a part of their organization. But the cycle is over, the World card. Everybody that interfaces High Priestess with your energy gets karma. Everybody. You bring karma to people. Whoever you are, because you're fearless, you're not afraid of these people. That's what you're here for, to bring karma. The minute somebody does you wrong or does a dishonesty or tries to get away with something illegal, especially people in positions of authority, every single little girl that they molested, and then when the mother complained, but because not from this country, they claim the mother doesn't speak English and she's having a psychotic break, and they put them in jail. Every single person that they've abused authority with in local towns, these police officers and lieutenants, when they come across a real High Priestess that's here to bring them karma, and they pull that same manipulation and that same game with and abuse their access to authority and weaponize any certificate they have for being able to declare somebody as having a psychotic break and being a lieutenant. When you interface with that person, you fully expose them, and that's when they get the karma for all the other people that they have done this to. That's what you're here for, okay? So say there's a Lieutenant Beaver, say there is a Lieutenant Beaver from Washington, D.C., operating in this energy, weaponizing their position against people that don't have representation in a small town, in a police department in Murrow, Georgia, that has been weaponizing any certification they have for mental health, as well as their position as a lieutenant. You have the ability to name that person, exactly what they were doing, and expose them so that people that have been unjustly locked away and their families have been hurt can finally get justice, and Lieutenant Beaver can finally get karma. Bitch. Let's go. So tell me about the situation right now with the wheel, with the world card, the cycle. Tell me about the wheel. It's over. Somebody is backstabbed and betrayed. This community of fuck-offs is over. Okay? The Six of Pentacles reversed. What is the Four of Wands reversed? This could be someone in your family. This could be your community. Something is over. Someone completely backstabbed and betrayed. What is the Four of Wands reversed? Because you are spiritually protected by your ancestors, because your ancestors sent you to wherever you are to provide spiritual protection for people. Maybe you have ancestors that come from wherever you live at. You could have come back to a place where your ancestors could have come from generations ago, where they haven't gotten justice, and their ancestors and the people that executed something against your ancestors back in the day, their relatives, their ancestors are in positions of authority in a town, and maybe your ancestors sent you back to that town to execute karma and justice on those same souls. Okay? It could be a thing where you might have come from up north, but your family could have come from the south a long time ago. Your family migrated up north, but your ancestors could have been wronged in the south a long, long time ago by people's ancestors that are in positions of authority right now. And you could have been sent back there to execute justice on those souls. You don't know how the universe and God work sometimes. What is the Four of Wands reversed? Clarify the Four of Wands reversed. Somebody is very sad and depressed right now. Okay, somebody is very sad, depressed, lacking sleep. They're completely stressed out. This might have something about to do with something that they were working on, because they either lost their job or they're not able to work with these people any longer because they were unable to provide the results that these people wanted for them. This could be someone in a community. Somebody is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody that was working in your community, okay? And now somebody's moving forward with something. Something is being moved forward right now. And this has to do with you getting justice for gang stalking and an illusion that the police were involved with, along with others, against you in this hermit energy. For being allowed to execute gang stalking, and then when you expose these people, they thought it's going to kill you and get rid of you. And they were going to use the police. They're going to use the police to help them to have you killed. They thought they were going to utilize the police to have you killed by weaponizing their positions of authority to have you set up to be killed. Let's go. And what is the Six of Wands? Someone's moving forward with what right now? There could be an investigation. Somebody might be trying to gaslight and emotionally manipulate. Somebody might be trying to gaslight, lie, be childish, and emotionally manipulate somebody and say they didn't do something, or I had no part. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know these people. I'm not connected to them, but there are phone records. Whatever somebody might claim they had no attachment to, you might have them on video with solid video recorded evidence of everything that they said and did, and everyone connected to them said and did. And it's very, very obvious with your evidence of exactly what they were trying to carry out, and they can't get away from it, and they can't deny it. Anybody with eyes can see exactly what might happen, what might have happened in several videos you might have recorded. but somebody might try to gaslight somebody, but they're not getting out of this shit. My name is Pitt, bitch. My name is Pitt, and you ain't talking your way out of this shit. Somebody's about to be up under judgment. Somebody might be planning something. Somebody could be planning something in secret, or somebody is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Something is over. What is the Page of Pentacles? Somebody's about to have a tower. There's about to be some kind of tower. Somebody could be an earth sign. Somebody that is not thinking about something the right way. And there might be an earth sign and a Leo. There might be an earth sign and a Leo that might be about to have a huge tower that took some kind of action to try to kill you. Fuck it. I'm not even going to talk around it. Fuck it. The way they be playing with my channel, I'm not even going to talk around it. That tried to kill you. Period. The devil in reverse. Yep. This was the crime they were working with the police with to see if they could pull off against you, bitch. All right, let's get into it. What are the messages? Energy weapon, bitch. I can't make this shit up. I can't. And I wouldn't. Illegal immigrant. Energy weapon being used. Bitch, what I tell you. They're trying to kind of manipulate you. The operation, somebody give me a heart and let me know you can still hear me. Somebody give me a heart and let me know that you can still hear me. Somebody, all right, thank you. Somebody that tried to carry out an operation to put you in an invisible prison by controlling your finances, controlling your technology and phone, who you could talk to and reach out to outside of a circle, by controlling how much money you could make, controlling who you could date, controlling your finances so you can't move or get away, and controlling your energy by trying to make you sick through spell work and through energy weapons, and surrounding you and intimidating you and gang stalking you and trying to have you in an energy of anxiety, afraid to leave the house so that they could keep you immobile and utilize energy weapons on you and spell work, because it's hard if you're mobile and outside and moving around. This Aquarius was orchestrating putting you in an invisible prison, okay, by manipulating the outside factors surrounding you, the people you could contact, your communication through technology, your money, hacking you and following you and gang stalking you. Now, I told you already they were using illegal immigrants that they were giving things to. They said, hey, I could either have ICE deport your ass, or I could let you and your family live in one of these houses or apartments, and y'all will have food, utilities. You could get a job. I'll do your paperwork. I'll make sure you get everything you need, but you got to work for me. They were using illegal immigrants not just to form little small family covens to do spell work against you, but they were also using and training them to use energy weapons on you in your home. And they had energy weapons pointed at your bed where you lay your head every time you're in your house at night sleeping. And the gang stalking and noise campaigns was to make you feel anxious and anxiety and not want to leave your house, so that you stay in the house and they could keep using these energy weapons on you. And this Aquarius, this is how they were doing this with the illegal immigrants that live in your community and neighborhood, that they might have processed their paperwork to make it look like they're not illegal immigrants. Okay, they're trying to kind of manipulate you. Now, the goal was to force you into some kind of prostitute or sexual energy, or manipulate you to force you into a relationship to allow someone to connect with you sexually. Okay. And they know they can't sexually assault you, but if they could oppress your finances to where you're barely making enough money to pay your bills and to eat, they were hoping you'd get into a relationship with one of the people they sent toward you to try to harness your energy, that would breadcrumb you. And if you didn't comply, they would use the energy weapon on you, and you wouldn't be able to prove it. So it's almost like, because they know you're a high priestess and you know what they're doing and why you're doing it. So they were sending a message to you to let you know, comply, or we're going to keep using this energy weapon on you. Comply, or we're going to use, if you don't allow that man that we sent toward you, that's a warlock, to be your partner and to have sex with you, he'll toss you a couple dollars to help you with your bills. Even though you don't need help with your bills, they're stealing your fucking money. You don't need help. You make money, but they steal your money. Okay. But they create these circumstances for you. The blackmail was, you and I both know why this energy weapon's being used on you. So if you don't do what we tell you to do, we're going to keep using the energy weapon. If you comply, we'll take the energy weapon off of you. It's just that simple. So it's a form of harassment and intimidation to force you to comply because you're a high priestess and you're aware of what they want from you. You understand? It's like holding a gun to you. It is holding a gun to your head. You understand? So they're basically holding a gun to your head that is an energy weapon, telling you comply, or we're going to keep on shooting you in the head with this energy weapon. You know what we want from you. You know what we want you to do. So you do it, or this energy weapon is going to keep going. And we're going to keep your money so you won't be able to afford to move and relocate. Okay? Let me go ahead and pull cards about this illegal immigrant and energy. Give me a heart and let me know y'all can still hear me. Please and thank you. Okay, thank you, Empress High Priestess. So it's like saying something. It's like passive. It's like passive aggressive sex trafficking. Tell me it's not. It's passive aggressive sex trafficking is what it is, y'all. Passive aggressive sex trafficking. And I feel like they do it more they do it to different races of women, but I feel like they do it more to Black women than anyone else. This passive aggressive sex trafficking, trying to force you to do what they want you to do without having to show themselves, by abusing access to energy weapons and weaponizing spell work and witchcraft done by covens that are orchestrated in neighborhoods where the police and the local government allow gang stalking. Yes, there's that Aquarius. There's that Aquarius. They're sad right now about what they've been doing. I feel like some of these illegal immigrants literally don't want to do the shit, but they know what will happen if they don't. I was pulling cards. My neighbors across the street that kept doing spell work on me. I remember about a year ago, they told them they didn't want to participate anymore. And when they told them they didn't do it anymore, at 2:00 in the morning, a police officer in a vehicle pulled in front of their home, and it wasn't on no call either. They kept the lights off and they never got out the car, and they just sat in front of their house and wouldn't move. And it was a form of intimidation, like y'all are not cooperating. Y'all, we watching y'all. Y'all better keep doing that spell work. And I was looking. I think I recorded and filmed them, and I pulled cards, and that's what they were doing. They were intimidating my neighbors. If you don't keep on adhering to this contract and agreement, we can abuse the policia or policia against you here in America. And they got back to doing spell work again. This is the type of time they were on in weaponizing their positions of authority. Now, I know the whole government is corrupt. I know that. But bitch, you're not going to do it to us. You ain't going to do it to us. I don't give a fuck who you doing it to. You're not going to do it to me, goddammit. So right now, this Aquarius that was orchestrating these things, let's go. Somebody's complete wish fulfillment was to make a lot of y'all homeless. Somebody's complete wish fulfillment was for you to be homeless so that they could have full rights over you by claiming, because they figure if they can make you homeless, it's easier to substantiate a claim that you have mental health issues. Because, and it doesn't mean if you're homeless right now that that's what the case is. We're in the middle of a great inflation. A lot of people are homeless, but they figured if they have a roof over their head versus you not having a roof over your head, and they claim that you have mental health issues and you had a psychotic break, it would be easier for them and easier for a judge to agree and comply and say, well, you can't manage your life and your finances, so it's more likely that you probably do have a mental illness while you're homeless. And I'm going to give this person guardianship over you, and they're responsible for you. So they can, against your will, put you into a mental institution for your own safety and health. This is what they wanted to do. But it's hard to do when you have a roof over your head and you're still able to pay your bills. You understand? That's what they were trying to do. If they could just get you out of your home homeless, it would allow them to be able to get that judge to reverse a judgment and say, okay, you have full rights over this person's life and you can be in charge of them. And now they could quickly get you into an institution and drug you up real good. So now they can, oh, well, look at them. They're talking crazy. Let's record them after they drug you up. The whole point was to get you into a mental institution quickly so that they can inject you against your will with something. And then from there, it's gravy, because when you're drugged up, then they could get you to do anything they want you to do while you're drugged up. And they'd have the evidence to further, oh, wow, they're acting erratic right now and they're talking crazy. No, you injected them with a drug to make them like that. That was their stupid ass plan. What else, Holy Spirit? This Aquarius regrets ever fucking with a high priestess. This Aquarius, they wish they never stepped into this motherfucking trap with a high priestess. They got the right one. They got the right high priestess. They're heartbroken right now. Let's go. What is going on right now? Somebody could be a water sign. Somebody could be a mother figure. Somebody is trying to avoid a disaster in a tower right now. So what are they doing? Somebody that feels like they're stuck in a cycle because they missed an opportunity because of something they had carried out against you before they knew who you were. Okay, and what is the outcome? The Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This is Gemini energy here. This is the Hangman, Pisces energy here. Someone feels defeated. Somebody feels defeated about something. What is the Hermit? Because they can't move forward. And they can't plan anything against you. Because you were sent here with divine protection to bring justice to the unheard, to the unseen, to the people that are not represented, to all the victims that they've been getting away with this shit. You bring karma. The devil reversed. They feel defeated. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. They don't need to investigate shit. They all know what they're doing. All of them. The whole government is corrupt. All right. The King of Wands reverse. All right. So somebody might be an investigator, or somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could have access to information. Someone's spell work backfired. Somebody might be in the occult and do spell work. So they're the Hermit that might have done some spell work that backfired. Tell me about the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Somebody can't move to calmer waters. It could be a Gemini or their partner that they were working with to try to sacrifice you. Not even. Y'all don't have no power. The fuck? Someone had an ego death because they took action. It didn't work. And now they feel powerless. And what else about this energy weapon more specifically? Anything else about this energy weapon that you don't give a fuck about? It was a missed opportunity. So they used an energy weapon on you. They came to your neighborhood and used that. This could have been last night or the night before, or it could have never stopped. They came to your neighborhood, used the energy weapon on you. They used an illegal immigrant to hold an energy weapon to your head, okay? They made somebody an offer to slow you down and hold you back from running your mouth about what they've been doing to you. And it didn't fucking work, and it never will work. You're really not that funny. Yeah, these people don't think that what you're doing is that funny at all. Who's laughing now? See, when these people thought they had the upper hand because they had badges and they had titles and things of that nature, because they're humans just like you. They take a shit just like you. They wipe their brown ass, and I'm talking about shit on their ass, from north to south, hopefully, just like you. But they felt like they were greater than you. They felt they have some level of authoritarianism mentality where we can just dictate and bully people because we all came together in groups and numbers and gave each other titles, a whole bunch of badges and titles, but God didn't appoint them. That's the thing. They thought it was funny because of the titles they gave each other, and they ain't nothing but a goofy ass half animal human that shit out their ass just like you, and they don't have no fucking ranking, okay, in the real spiritual kingdom. They got rankings they gave to each other, and they regular humans just like you and me. The people that have the real authority are you guys that have spiritual authority, your Garuda energy over their ass. And now they don't think it's funny no more. They don't find what's happening to them right now funny. We do. Our ancestors do. Let's go. These people been doing dream magic, bitch. Child, bye. That dream magic don't mean shit. And then they do magic so you can't remember your dreams. But you might remember seeing an ex's face or somebody that tried it. That dream magic don't work because a lot of y'all pray before you go to bed. And a lot of y'all speak over every energy body of yours. A lot of you all pray over your chakras before you go to bed. A lot of you all command a circle of protection on every plane of existence, every energy body connected to me. I command everybody that astral projects, anyone that invades my dream space, anyone that calls on my spirit in the dream state, catch fire right now. Burst into flames and scatter when you approach my energy as I sleep at night. Let anyone that projects to me in the dream state, calls on my spirit, tries to siphon my energy or connect any attachment, agreement, or cord to me through any spell work or dream magic, let them catch fire. Let them catch on fire. Let them burst into flame. Let them wake up with body aches and welts. Let them blood. Let them be disconnected from their body forever and experience a death and ending. You might have the prayer down pat before you go to bed every night. Let any of my exes that try to do dream magic on me, let their asshole catch on fire. Let them vomit blood. Let's go. Dream magic. We all have free will. You're damn right. But this is a probable outcome for the future. A government official. Somebody need the blood or paternity test for something. So something might happen in the future, but and yeah, I know they did a death spell on you. But they don't got no power. You don't have the authority and power to decide who live and who die. Who the fuck told you had that authority? I know another man or another woman that piss and shit, vomit, bleed, and do everything you do, that think that they in charge of something. You don't got no power to say who live and who die. That's not your spiritual ranking. Now, a Hierophant energy can call judgment, but you just a human that's unevolved, that might be a kitchen witch man or woman that only knows how to pop his bussy or pussy. You don't got no real power. I know you thought you did, because human, you're an ego. You came here for lessons. So that ego tells you you more powerful than you are, but you ain't. There are real Hierophant energies walking on the face of this earth right now, connected way more than your ass spiritually, connected to ancestors that go beyond this galaxy, sweetheart. Y'all don't have the power to decide who live and who die just because you don't want it. Who are they to say a thing and it shall come to pass? What the Bible said. Who are they to say or tell a thing and it come to pass? That's what the Bible said. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm going to paraphrase the Bible. Who the hell do you think you are to say a thing and it come to pass? I didn't give you no spiritual ranking. Who are your ancestors? Sit the fuck down. They did a death spell on you. Tell me about this dream magic and a government official. So what this means is, this is a probable outcome for the future, but we all have free will. So what this means is, depending on the action that they take, this is what's going to happen in the future. But it depends if they do the wrong thing or the right thing. You understand? Depending on if they do the wrong thing or the right thing is going to depend on what happens to whoever this person is. These people are not allowed to touch you. You have divine protection. I swear to God, y'all. I know every time they even thinking, as soon as they start getting it going to orchestrate and come toward me in my home, thunder clouds start gathering all throughout my neighborhood, and I start hearing lightning strikes all around the ground, and then I'm going right back in their house because they know who you are. They know. They get nervous. They're like, well, let's go to her house. What's stopping us from going to her house and knocking down her door right now? What is stopping us right now from going there? And then they get in their car and suddenly lightning starts striking the ground. I ain't bullshitting. I'll record it next time. Suddenly lightning get to striking the ground all throughout your whole community, and a storm cloud starts to spin around in a circular formation. And they're like, you know what? Maybe not today. Maybe we'll think of. Maybe I'll go back and maybe maybe you better think about it. Because it's like whatever type of demonic spirit they're hosting, that demonic spirit don't want to leave that body. And that demonic spirit tells them, now go back in the house. Never mind. They picked up the signal. Their ancestors picked up on it. Back up. Don't you do it. No. Because then you're going to die and I'm going to have to find another vessel. You understand? Yes. That's what's going on spiritually. Those demonic spirits, whatever type of archon or whatever spirit that wants your energy, as soon as the vessel that they inhabit gets to coming toward you and clouds start forming, that demonic spirit already can see your ancestors. And they tell that vessel, never mind, don't do it, go back. Because they don't want to have that person die and have to find another vessel to operate in. So that person thinks they changed their mind and don't know why. It's that demonic spirit they hosting that changed their mind because they know that person's going to die. The vessel of the person that they are in, they know it's going to die. They know it. A car accident, that's right. They know they're going to die coming towards you. So they're told to pull back. Tell me about this government official and we all free will. But what is the probable outcome for the future? Someone don't see something, or it depends on the decision they make. The Two of Swords, whatever direction someone decides to go with something is going to determine their fate, is what I'm being told to tell somebody right now. And what does this have to do with this government official? Someone that's aware of what somebody has been doing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, that can't regulate their emotions. I can't make it up. There's your government official right there. Oh, got it. All right. So this has to do with a judgment. The Hierophant is this government official. The Eight of Wands has to do with something coming towards somebody very quickly, and judgment, this judgment energy. Okay. So if this government official does the right thing, their future and their karma is depending on whether or not they do the right thing or not. So it's like a thing where the fates are at play. So it's like, if there's somebody out there that they know they put a contract on you that's supposed to come toward you to kill you, and they decide to leave that person on the street so that they can get rid of you, how it could be something like, nope, we're going to leave them out there. And when they leave that person out there, that person, they happen to go into a bar one day to have a drink. And so does their mother. Their mother's in the bar having a drink somewhere or at a venue. And the person that they left out of jail that was supposed to kill you, they get drunk at that same bar. Say the fates brought them there. And that person's mother, who they love to death, is at that same venue. And that person gets drunk and get in a fight with somebody and do something belligerent and accidentally shoot and kill their mother. And now, because the person that was on the way to kill you was left out on the street, they end up killing someone in that government official's family. Okay? I just gave you an episode of Spider-Man in case anybody was putting that together in their head. I think it was Spider-Man or Batman, I'm trying to remember, where he was like, no, I'm not going to stop crime. I don't care because I didn't get my way. So I'm not going to stop this person from robbing a bank. And then the person he didn't stop from robbing a bank came back around and either killed Spider-Man's Aunt B or was it Batman's parents? It was one or the other, one of them. Either Batman or Spider-Man didn't stop a criminal because they were mad about something. And then that same criminal is the one that killed either Aunt B, Spider-Man's Aunt B, or it was Batman's parents that got killed. I don't remember. But you get the point. You got the message and you understand what I'm saying. And I'm saying it's a probable outcome for the future. Okay. But we all have free will. So clarify the 8 of Wands. It has to do with a crime. Against who? Who is this 8 of Wands supposed to be coming toward? To balance something out for you. A tower. Okay, there it is. So it depends what this government official does with this Aquarius that's going to determine their fate. That's what I'm being told to say. Depending on how this government official exacts judgment on this Aquarius is going to determine their own fate. And if they don't do the right thing, that fate could hit their child, their first grandbaby, their wife, their mama, their daddy, their own baby, their own daughter, their own son. It could even come back and hit them and bite them in the butt. That's karma. You don't, it's like a chain reaction. You understand? That's what this card means. This is a probable outcome for the future, but we all have free will because some of these people are hard-headed and they get in their ego and they might be like, man, I ain't worried about that. Ain't nothing gonna happen. And then something happens. What is blood or paternity test is recommended? Well, who was using dream magic? Who was doing dream magic? So there might have been a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, might have been being childish and doing some kind of dream magic, but the spell work backfired, of course. So they couldn't plan anything. The Hermit reverse. They're heartbroken. Why are you doing dream magic on a divine person? You know that shit ain't gonna work. I guess to entertain yourself. I hope you're entertained. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You want to treat us like we the Gladiator and we done been through almost everything Gladiator been through in the movie Gladiator, to whoever this water sign is in the military. Are you not entertained? Bitch, you want to put me in arena like Gladiator. Y'all remember in Gladiator when for them it was entertainment. But for you or for Gladiator, he was like, y'all think this is fun to play with humans like this? You want a show? Bitch, I'm going to give you a show. Give me 2 swords. How you like? I'm a I'ma do spiritual jujitsu on every method of attack. I'm gonna be like a kung fu master. You want a show? I'm gonna put on a show for you, and then I'm gonna throw a sword at you when I'm done. Are you not entertained? Water sign, military person. Are you not entertained? Are you being entertained? All right, done with dream magic. What is the blood or paternity test is recommended? What is a blood or paternity test is recommended? Shit. It's like they want us to entertain them with this shit. A blood or paternity test is recommended. Yet somebody might be drowning in their emotions right now. Whew. All right. All right, she's here. She want to give somebody a message. She about to toot it up. It's about that time. As soon as I got on this card, a blood or paternity test is recommended. Okay. So somebody tooted, somebody boomed up for somebody. Okay. They got the message, boo-boo. You do it at the right times. And I know you're doing that on purpose, mommy. All right. Boom up. Yes, baby. Oh, this is what she did. All right. So this is for a masculine. Oh, and then she laid on her side. Got it. Okay, baby. You got the message across. You do it every time. I love you. I love you. I love you. You're the baby. I love you. You are the pooter. You give me a hug. You are the boo-boo-boo-boo. All right. Go play. Y'all. This is for a masculine. No. We got the message already. We already got it. You did it. You did it. And I don't train my cats to do that. I promise you. These are my ancestors. I promise you. I'm not trained. Y'all think I'm in here training these cats on cue to do that. And I'm honestly not. Yeah, I know, baby. I put meat in your bowl, baby. Okay, I have to finish my reading. A minute. I think I'm training these cats to do that, and I promise you I'm not. I promise you. I have an ancestor of mine that is in Offset. Okay, I know. Come on, baby. You never did this before. It was always on saw your brother. Stop. Let me finish my read. This is for a masculine, but this is she's jumping up here because she's trying to get through to this masculine. Okay, her name is Offset. Like Isis and Osiris, Offset and Osiris. This is for a masculine. Whoever this man is I'm talking to, there's an ancestor in my cat that really wants you to pay attention to this message. She really wants you to get this message. There's somebody that's really needy in your energy. Okay. You might need a blood or paternity test. This person might be using their scent or doing sex magic, or they might have done sex magic to attach an entity attachment to your root or sacral chakra. And by letting her scent out, it's something about, I don't know if she is using an oil on her body that has spellwork on it, but she attached an entity attachment or something to your sacral chakra or root chakra. And my cat, that is confirmation. All right, she stopped. Yeah, she attached an entity attachment to your sacral and root chakra, and it's a scent. It's a certain scent. I don't know if she sent you a cologne, rubs her perfume, an oil. There's something on you that she put on you. I don't know when you first met. Maybe she put an oil she got from a practitioner on her body to put you under some kind of sex magic or whatever. But there was sex magic done to you. So she would always have control over you. And it's something about a scent that you're smelling around her. Every time you go, I'm saying it. Every single time you have sex with her, it's something about a scent that she has that might have put you under some kind of a spell or something. You might need a blood or paternity test. All right. So tell me who we talking about. Somebody is very emotional and drowning in their emotions about this person. This could be something that already happened and you wanted answers. Bitch, I can't never make it up. I cannot make it up. The Ace of Swords. She really wants me to give you confirmation, whoever you are. The Ace of Swords. She's saying, yes, I'm in this cat right here, right now. And I want you to know How she got you was by squirting out a scent. It's something she was doing spiritual, and it has to do with the scent that might come out her vagina. But she put you under some kind of spell work, and then she might touch your crown chakra when you're sleeping and scratch your head, or she might be like rubbing your body. But your crown chakra, this woman, she might touch you in a certain way. After you smell her, when you have sex with her, she might rub your head or rub your crown chakra. She's doing very heavy spell work on you, or she has done extremely heavy spell work on you to put you in some kind of a trance or something. Okay? And this is the truth. This is the truth. Come through, spirit. Anything else you want me to tell this person? You need to get she's very childish. You need to get a blood or paternity test. Okay? Whoever you are, she worked really hard on whatever this is. You need to get a blood or paternity test. Someone could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that is burdened by whoever this person is. One, stop having sex with this person. If this is present energy, someone might be a Leo, someone might be a Cancer. Okay, so this has to do with a Cancer. For somebody, someone has a Leo placement and somebody has a Cancer placement. It has something to do with them touching your head. And also it's a scent. It's something about a scent, some kind of magic that's being done over you. Okay. And you need to get a blood or paternity test. Someone could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and someone could be a Leo. Okay. They couldn't backstab and betray you with a conflict that was created, and somebody can't move forward. And this person might be alone right now. You might have pulled your energy away, or they pulled your energy away from you, but there's something coming toward someone right now to try to cause somebody a tower. And someone needs to get a blood or paternity test. Okay. Whoever you are, somebody really wanted you to get that message bad. Yeah. You feel overwhelmed right now because you feel like somebody did something that lacked integrity. You feel like somebody did something that was very dishonest with that Page of Pentacles reverse, because you thought this person was your complete wish fulfillment. You need to get a blood or paternity test. That's what I'm telling you. What else, Holy Spirit, do you want me to tell whoever? I don't have a clue who I'm talking to. All I saw was Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I see Virgo here, Capricorn here, and I saw Leo energy here. They were a false person. The Knight of Cups reverse. Someone might have Virgo in their chart. Somebody might have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placement in their chart. Someone might have Leo in their chart. And somebody could have Capricorn in their chart. I hope the right person gets this message. Yeah, you thought this person was your complete wish fulfillment, but they were a false friend. Y'all might have started out as friends, but they've always been a false friend. And again, don't let that bitch touch your crown chakra or your head or rub your head again. She even, I don't know if she's rubbing her juices from her vagina, and when you're in bed after sex and rubs it on your head or something. She could be doing some shit. I don't know. I don't know why I just saw that, but she could be like rubbing in between her after y'all have sex. You hear me? Like right after you have sex and y'all laying in the bed, she might stick her hand in between her legs before, and she might, when you don't, like if y'all are spooning in the bed or something, like in your juices, she might take her hand and rub it on your head and be doing some kind of magic over you. One, you need to disconnect if you haven't already, but it has something to do with a manipulation done to your crown chakra. Anything else? Somebody might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or something is a secret, or this was hidden from you. Somebody might have done magic to make somebody closed emotionally towards somebody else, or somebody is closed towards somebody emotionally and they're moving to calmer waters. What I told you is the truth. The Ace of Swords. What I told you is the exact truth. They did this to keep you in a cycle. This kitchen witch energy. This is the kitchen witch with the low IQ that only knows how to pop their pussy. Okay. And I don't know if this is your energy, but somebody is completely emotionally numb and closed down emotionally right now. They didn't have the same energy with the Six of Pentacles reverse for you that you had for them. They never did. And you haven't already, you're being instructed to move to calmer waters. Okay. Maybe you were confused by lust, as many men are. Lust blinds a lot of people. Lust and the ego are two of the hardest disciplines of the carnal nature. You know, it's the human plight. You're half God and half animal. Your connection to God is your higher mind and your higher self. And it's not easy to discipline your animal body, your animal nature, your carnal nature. What is your carnal nature? Your need to fulfill that human animal body you have needs. Having sex, your sexual urges, the urge to create and have sex. That's a natural human drive, the driving force of the whole planet. Plants have sexual energy, animals have sexual energy. And that's why it's the hardest to defeat and to discipline. That Saturn energy, to discipline your sexual energy and discipline your ego, which is needed to sustain your soul here and keep you connected to the illusion so you can get the lessons you need in order for your soul to grow. So don't feel bad. A lot of people have a really hard time being able to decipher when they're blocked by not being able to discipline their ego and discipline their sexual energy. That's your animal body talking, okay? When you accepted an offer. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So it seems like you might have already detached from this person. Okay, you might have kicked them out your energy, the Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so whoever you are, I'm guessing you already kicked this person out your energy. You might need to get a blood or paternity test. So I don't know if this is a blood test to make sure you don't have STDs. This could either be a blood test for STDs or it could be a blood test to determine the paternity of a pregnancy or a child. Okay, this might be a game run on every damn body. All right, Holy Spirit, give me a final message. I've been on here long enough. Y'all think I'm in here training my cats all day and all night. Y'all think I'm in here literally. I got a secret room that's like an animal circus, and I'm practicing with them, training them. Okay, well, when I give y'all the fingers, jump up and boonk up. I don't. Not at all. My babies are very smart and very intuitive. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit, final message. So somebody got unstuck. They cut somebody off abruptly and they pulled their energy back. All right. Damn. And release the burden. Shit. Damn. Somebody torched the house. Somebody poured gasoline on the floor, lit a match, and then slammed the door behind them. And then might have pulled out their dick and pissed on the grass before they walked away. That's what the Nine of Swords in reverse, to the Eight of Wands in reverse, to the Eight of Cups is, to the 10 of, I can't make this shit up. God damn, you left in a big way. God damn. The nine, you got unstuck and then you blocked that hoe. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. And then you pulled your energy away and then released the burden. Again, that's pouring gasoline on the floor in the kitchen, lighting a match, slamming the goddamn door, pulling out your dick and pissing on the front door and the lawn, and then spit and then walk away. Basically, that's what these cards right here mean. Goddamn, 10 of Wands reverse, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands reverse, and the Eight of and the Eight of Swords reverse. 888. Forever, infinity. You change your mind. Woo, child. All right. Damn. What she do? Final message. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Throw your sword like QUAN Yin be throwing her bell after fucking up yet another bowl at the end of my reading. It's like, are you not entertained? Ashay! God damn it. Throw that shit on when I'm done. Final message, Holy Spirit. The Sun, the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is getting a new start all over again. The Sun, the Knight of Pentacles. Something's getting illuminated. Final message. Something is about to be illuminated. Something is going to go in somebody's favor. Somebody was trying to cause an obstacle by trying to drain you because they're stuck in a cycle. So they took a risk. So there's someone here that tried to do spell work to drain you. It will never work. Never happen, baby. It'll never work. Because they're stuck in a cycle with something they probably did that they're in trouble for. And they thought if I drain you real quick, I'll be able to get away with it. But with this temperance energy, things are going to get balanced for you no matter what. This is Aries energy, Sagittarius energy, and one final card to end this read. So somebody thought maybe if I drain you real quick, never mind, I couldn't drain you for the past 5 to 7 years. It's going to work this time. Okay. Yeah, it's because they can't move forward with this kitchen witch energy doing spell work on you because they have broken thinking and they're never going to get their wish fulfillment, these spiritual crackheads, and they can't recover right now. I can't make it up. And that's why they reversed an ending trying to drain you, but it'll never happen. The Empress reverse. Also, this might be a Libra, man or woman, or any sign, an older person. Might have tried to get destructive as well. It could be a Libra and a Gemini involved. It could be a Libra man and a Gemini woman that took action to do something destructive. They all got together. So an Aries, a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy, possibly a Libra man. I'm picking up masculine energy. Gemini feminine. All these people reversed an ending. Thinking that they was going to drain you, possibly in the last 24 hours or 48 hours. And it didn't work, of course. It ain't worked in years, but because they have a reprobate, broken mindset, they believe, and they are insane, that they follow insane ideology. I can get different results by doing the exact same thing over and over again. And that's the truth. It'll never happen, baby. Y'all, I'm QUAN Yin. And this is I Have No Cut Cards, Tarot, Peace, and signing out. And yes, I will be back with love of the highest vibration and another one of these readings after small breakfast. I love you guys. I'm sorry about the beginning of the. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how they do me. They don't like me telling the truth. And they don't like the fact that they can't intimidate and scare me because I don't. You shouldn't have came in my energy. And if you wasn't doing the shit that you doing, your ass and your business wouldn't be out here. So this is y'all manifesting your business out here. Stop doing what the fuck you're doing and it'll stop coming out. Bitch.